Welcome back to Family and Fit. Alright guys, so this last week I did not do, why am I still doing curls? So last week I didn't upload any content. If you stay tuned with the channel, you know that I went on vacation last week. I think I mentioned that in some of my videos. Just the vacation was kind of like just rough. It started off bad. The van broke down like 2 hours before we were about to leave. The alternator went out in it, but at the time we didn't know what the problem was, and we didn't have enough time to try to troubleshoot it so we could leave. So we ended up borrowing a second vehicle. Overall, just bad start, okay? Then, as soon as we get into Florida, which that's where we went for vacation, if you didn't know, we went to Jacksonville, Florida, initially just to hit a beach, because our actual destination was down towards Miami. So it was like 4 more hours down to get to a beach. So we decided we'd all get out, stop, get on the beach, and just kind of enjoy the water. And everything was nice and all. But I decided to take my waterproof phone and put it in the water with me. So immediately I lost my brand new phone that I just got last month. And so yeah, that was a real bummer. And then just on top of it, we never went on vacation like with the 4 kids. We've never actually been on like a out of town vacation. So that overall was just stressful. And we left the new tripod we just got. We just got a really good deal on it. Okay, can you stop, baby, please? We just got a really good deal on a cheap little tripod. It's like a $40 tripod we got for like 20 bucks. We just plan on taking that to the beach and then kind of doing some fitnessy stuff on the beach. But just overall, it's like we was on a mission most of the trip. And then we ended up going the last like third of our trip. We went to some springs down in Florida, Crystal River Springs. I don't know if you know what that is, but really, really nice area, super awesome. Went kayaking and all that, so it was hard for us to get content there as well because we could have vlogged like the hotel and things like that. I'll be honest, we were not very fitness oriented on this trip. It was just very kind of outside of fitness, and it was kind of hard because like we took my little brother and we took my cousin, and like they're not super fitness oriented. So it's just like, you know, things like that play a big role in how well you keep up with fitness and how well you're able to stay consistent with it. So we ended up hitting the gym like one time, the whole entire time we was down there. We stayed active the entire time by jumping in the water, swimming, you know, and just chasing the kids around. So we stayed really active, and then we was kayaking. We kayaked pretty much the entire time we was in Crystal River. So we got a lot of exercise doing that, but it's not bodybuilding exercise, which is a major deterrent for me. For my fiance, it's probably not as big of a deal because, you know, she's still more in the fat loss phase, and I'm more or less trying to go into my bulking phase. So now that we're back, really the game plan is like we're just gonna relax this evening. We got back last night like at 8 p.m. Kind of started putting away a few things, and today I worked on trying to get my van, getting it fixed, and also getting my phone sent off because Google is going to send me a replacement phone for the water damage that happened to it. Oh, I lost a second phone while I was down there as well, which was also supposed to be waterproof, so that was a big bummer. And yeah, so like really, I feel like I should kind of come back and just hit it hard, but like I want that I'm going to hit the ground running, like I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to crush a workout, and then I'm going to start that process. And I feel like if I go now, like if I go tonight, I just don't feel like I have the energy. I'm still like super drained from like all the stresses of the vacation, and just overall just taking in so much stuff from a vacation is very, very taxing on your mind and body and whatnot. And so I just feel super drained and just really want to chill. Just want to sit down and watch some TV because like we watched like no TV the entire time we was down there. And so I just kind of want to watch some like educational stuff and just lay down. I am going to do a little bit of stuff while I'm watching TV tonight. I'm going to just kind of hang out in my room. I'm going to hit some of those Bowflex weights. So that's why I keep them in my room. So I can just do a little bit of workout. So I'm going to do, you know, bicep curls. I'm probably going to lay down and do a little bit of chest flies or something like that. Just kind of working on a little bit of isolation movements, kind of get like a little pump. I'm going to work on doing isolation workouts and not really so much a burn, but just more of a pump. Maybe a little bit of a burn, but I'm not really trying to break down my muscles too far because I'm hoping tonight will be enough rest that tomorrow I'll feel refreshed and ready to go. And like I said, hit the ground running. That way I can start banging out my workouts and start being even more consistent with my routines and implementing more workout sessions for isolation movements and stuff like that, and not just doing compound movements like I generally do. And I might even go back to, you know, push-pull legs versus the upper-lower split that I've been doing. That's still up in the air. I think I'm going to play around with the upper-lower split and then add a little bit of bro split to it as well, and hit a little bit of just hit a little bit of isolation movements to some of my lagging body parts, some of the body parts that I really want to improve, which my chest, my biceps, and my traps are probably my main focus right now. I need them the most. Like my biceps, my muscles grow a lot more whenever they are pumped, and whenever I don't have a pump, my biceps like are the smallest looking muscle on me. They're like the smallest looking muscle on me.
Mommy said my mom's hair.
Oh my goodness, is they? Are they?
Hey, my fingers, come on. My fingers.
So yeah, this evening I'm just going to work on just doing a little bit of fitness stuff. I'm not going to really get a super good workout. Might do a little bit of abs type of stuff, but mainly going to work on a little bit of bicep curls and a little bit of chest flies. Maybe even a little bit of traps. I'll probably go ahead and do like some type of shrugs or something, because I never really do shrugs. I generally have been doing rack pulls for my traps, and I'm seeing pretty significant progress in them, I believe. Especially you can see whenever I have a pump. So just kind of wanted to give y'all an update of where we're at with everything, and yeah, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that we're gonna be starting a new series on this on the channel, where we're gonna make meals and we're gonna make them as cheap as possible, and we're gonna show you the process of making recipes, how to improve on recipes, how to document your calories, and also the price of it. Because we're gonna name it like something like poverty meal prep or something like that, because we're going to take this all the way as cheap as we can get it. We're going to get it as cheap as we can get it and as macro friendly as we can get it, and that's going to be like the main topic of it. We're going to try to stay away from all expensive meals and just go back to just grinding out, because financially we want to just be able to invest more of our money and be able to really put in the grind right now, because it's the most important time is now. And putting in the grind and putting back as much as you can. If you invest your money, it'll grow for you. And time is your biggest ally. I was watching a video, and I've seen multiple videos like this, but it's just always good to reiterate stuff like this. But $10,000 invested at a 10% rate, 43 years from now, will be $600,000. And at a 15% rate would be like $4 million. So that's only $10,000 in there one time, and after 43 years. So if you're young and you can invest, and imagine putting tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands in every year, or $20,000 a year or something like that. If you had a decent job, like we don't make a super high income, and we tend to do very well, and we can anticipate and plan to do much better than what we're already doing. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. Subscribe to who?
Baby.
Yeah. All right. So, but definitely stay tuned for the new TV series, or the new series that's coming out on the channel, because I think it'll help a lot of people, regardless whether you have tons of money or not. It'll be good for you to learn how to build recipes. It'll be good for you to get how to get recipes cheaper. Because maybe you have a product in there that's very expensive, and you can find maybe an off-brand or something like that that's the same quality but just a little bit cheaper. Or maybe there's something that you're using in there that's like ketchup, for instance. If you use the low sugar ketchup, you can save a lot of macros on that. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it for the macros. Thank you for watching. Sorry we didn't upload last week, but we plan on getting back on top of this thing and uploading more videos and being more consistent and being on our grind. So we'll catch y'all in the next one.
Very, very goodbye.